Alright, hi Junior 6, just working your way through exam one question at a time, starting with question 1. Highly exciting question on the time it takes people to do a task. Why the company manager wants to look at this, I've got no idea, but hey, let's go with it. Okay, so they give you the coded times, they tell you the times have been coded to make them easy to deal with. There is a misprint in it, it says X here for coded time, but when we give you the sigma fy and sigma fy squared, they've used y rather than x. Fortunately, I don't think that put any of you off. It might have just got a little bit confusing later when we moved on to talking about t when we were talking about the coding times. Okay, so question 8 asks for the median. So the total frequency is 30, so the median value is the 15th. If you went with 15.5, you'd still get the marks. There is a mark schema line for that. So where is the 15th value? Well, that one takes us up to the first 3. This one takes us up to 18, 3 plus 15. So the 15th value must be in this box somewhere between 5 and 10. Okay, just to work out how far along the box it is. Well, 15 means we've got 3 there, so we've got another 12 to go to get to 15. So you've got to go 12 along that box. You could have done it by doing 15 take away 3. Okay, well, obviously. So we've got to go 12 along that box out of the 15 in that box. 12/15ths of the way along. Okay. Now we'll look at how wide the group is. The group goes from 5 to 10. Okay, this isn't one of those questions where it says it's been rounded to the nearest minutes. Okay, it's strictly that one ends at 5, that one starts at 5, that one ends at 10, that one starts at 10. So you don't have to change that to 4.5 or that to 9.5. Leave it as it is, 5 and 10. So the group is 5 wide. It goes from 5 up to 10. Yep. So the width of the group is 5. Then we have to add the value of the beginning of the group, which is 5. So 12/15ths cancels down to 4/5. 4/5 of 5 is 4, and added to 5, and we get 9. Okay. B. I think everyone did pretty much spot on B. Working out the standard deviation. Okay, so it's the square root of the mean of the squares, 5675 divided by 30. Minus the square of the means, 355 over 30 squared. You just type all that into your calculator in one go. That's where you realise you're watching a man type number into calculator. Badly. Now we get 7.0099. Give it to at least 3 significant figures. Okay, don't just leave it at 7.0 or 7. 3 significant figures minimum. So 7.01. If you want it to round it to 7.010, that's fine as well. Okay. Right. Question C got a little bit more complicated. Okay, they told us that the data have been coded. Okay, so the original data was called T, the time it took. Okay, and they'd coded it by subtracting 15 from it and then dividing by 2. And we got the coded times X from there. Okay. And then it says it wants us to work out the median and the standard deviation of the original times T. So we need to rearrange this, so times by 2 add 15, so we get t equals 2x plus 15. Okay, so the median is strictly coded like that. The median is like a value of t. It gets coded in exactly the same way that a number would in the distribution. Okay, so the median was 9, so median for t would be 2 times 9 plus 15, which is 33. Everyone was pretty much spot on with that. Okay, now the standard deviation of t, because standard deviation is a measure of spread, if I add 15 to all the numbers, or take away 15 from all the numbers, the amount the numbers are spread out doesn't change, yeah? The width of the distribution doesn't change, just all the numbers move up on the number line or move down on the number line. Yes, the standard deviation doesn't change by this plus 15, it only changes by the times 2. Because if you times all the numbers by 2, then you're going to spread it out twice as much. Okay, so standard deviation of t will be 2 times the standard deviation of x, which was 7.010, so we get 14.02. Okay. Right, D. Got a bit more complicated. The company has 60 applicants. Comment on whether or not the decision will result in them being able to fill 25 positions. So they're only going to look at someone who gets less than 35 minutes in the task. Okay, so they have to do the task in 35 minutes. Some people looked straight in this and went, well, everyone did it in less than 35 minutes. Okay, not realising this is the coded time. So there's 2 ways of doing it. You could say t equals 35. So if t is 35, then x will be 35 minus 15 divided by 2 equals 10, which takes us to here. So how many people did it, or what fraction of people did it in less than 10? So 3 add 15, so 18 people out of 30, so 18 30th people completed in less than 35. So we'd expect 36 out of 60. So then we can conclude that yes, he'll be able to fill the 25 positions. Okay. The other way of doing it is saying, well, the median is 33 minutes, which we just worked out in the last part. So the median's 33 minutes, we'd expect, so more than half will complete in less than 35. So yes, he will, because more than half, 30 is half, so he's going to complete in more than half. So either of those methods to say yes, basically, he can expect to fill the 25 positions. Okay, but always bear in mind, when you're dealing with coding time or coded values, look at what you're talking about. Are you talking about the coded values? Are you talking about the original values? And which one do you have to use to justify your answer? Okay, that's question 1.